Yeah.
Tell them to mute you though, because there's gonna be an echo and they can be confused.
Y'all shit's gonna be like a little bit delayed though. I think like a couple seconds. Oh shit. We said it like a bulldog.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's not going anywhere to start tonight. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib, there to stop him. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Throw left side complete to Sharp. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, you know, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
To throw is Elway, and he's got room. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now Tomlin set on 1st and 10. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no. I
don't know.
D, you play safety too, in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Bree's going to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A gain of 3, second down.
Oh, man. I missed the field goal. There we go.
Elway to throw on second. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. Out of the gun, Elway. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Elway. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first, they'll throw with Elway. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come.
That is going to be caught by Sharp for a Patriots touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Breeze wants the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble lost.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain it.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Derek Barnett in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. So 1:56 to play in this first half. Back to Buffalo after this.
Detroit!
Now Elway on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, this is something you may have to deal with when you give the keys to the offense to a rookie quarterback. Now 2 first-half interceptions.
And you do expect it. But I think this deep into the season...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I picked him off. He put me right back off.
To track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Detroit!
On first and 10, Elway. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10. From the shotgun, Elway. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Second and 10, Elway. And he fends him off. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Watch it now, Barney!
From the gun, it's Elway.
I got him. Good shit.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure.
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On first down, Breeze. Over the middle, that's caught by Owens. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
21. What's that?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. That is caught by Moss for a Bills touchdown. In for the score. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Yeah. I actually thought you were going to read that.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. It's Elway. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Oh, that big
picked off by Akeem Talib. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
So what, we just play the player game?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
You hear me, Craig?
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
Oh, so we only play in
and it'll
division.
bring up a 2nd and 13.
Okay. I pretty much got to run the table, bitch. I'm putting in 4.
Now it's Elway. He gets it left side to Johnson. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Well, they obviously read man coverage there,
Hell
partner,
yeah.
and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him
never
think he was
touch
going to
that,
run a
man.
different route.
I feel like my
Probably
shit
thought he was
never
going to
thrown
take it
like
upfield,
You
then he
do gotta
curls
kinda
back
like
inside for the completion.
Elway will throw.
Damn, I was on
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 22.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to
Hey,
defend.
Cam, you winning?
Throwing now, Elway on first down. Looking for the end zone. Got a man, it's Johnson. End zone for a
Who
New
the fuck
England
is that big ass
touchdown.
nigga, bro?
As hit.
Damn, son. You ain't even know your biscuit head
Partner,
ass
that's a
nigga,
rookie
bro.
quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting ahead
Yeah,
of his
Bill was
NFL
talking all the
thing pretty
time.
quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You reckon
Open
your
he's
door,
bro. Let me get my
comfortable? What are
phone.
they doing?
Can
Anything
you
in
get him up?
particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
Yeah, I don't
with the
think this is
game
gonna go. Let's try.
this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of
Damn.
urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Space to maneuver at the 40.
Oh,
A big play here for the Bills. 54 yards. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello, how about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Now Breeze. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Hard throw, incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
21, 21, 21. Over.
shit.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right.
I just had a first
Oh,
down.
you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Leopard! Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
No way he just did that, bro. Oh my god.
There he goes left side.
That's fucked up, bro.
He broke.
Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
That bit really broke. No way.
Damn.
That's why you take your points, Choe.
Yeah, right? I swear to God, I was thinking about that, bro.
Did you just see that, Jordan? Yeah, he don't know how the fuck he broke that tackle. All that run.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And there are parts of their last
I was commenting,
like
not there answering.
Of course, they'd
I
like
said,
to
fuck, I'm
forget
getting
the
online.
the interception, but they
So
did
what,
put
you
together,
calling?
Charles, a nice sustained drive to get
Yeah, I
him
was
down the
commenting.
field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
shit,
the
my
only thing
bad.
that matters is
I
part
didn't
2,
see
right? Because once
Oh,
they
but
do
I'm
the
on the
interception
PlayStation anyway.
and finish off the drive,
I was saying, what's your record on the
go back and
CFM?
say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish
that's a
things
bad
off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So they took a shot on first down,
what, the
but couldn't
CFL, what the fuck is
connect.
that?
This defense
That's what you're
was
playing.
definitely alert to the possibility of the
Next
deep
franchise
ball,
move.
and they were
Oh,
more
yeah.
than ready for it.
Shit, my
They've
shit
got the
ass,
lead,
bro. It's like
fourth
3 and
quarter.
4, but we
Maybe
only
can
play
expect
division
more
games, that's
passes
all.
like that downfield.
Oh,
Line of
okay.
scrimmage,
We only
again the
play division.
25, 2nd and 10.
Oh, you on the AFC East?
Yeah.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's
Y'all playing for money?
And they
Yeah,
get him down,
$1,000.
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
Shit,
line.
let me join midweek.
It's a
I'll
pickup of
mop all y'all niggas.
17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Breeze
So the
now
way
on
you play,
first
bro, I don't
down.
know what the fuck you doing. You over there acting Madden and shit.
Incomplete.
What you mean?
Didn't have a
Dude,
receiver
Choe
open
always
downfield
plays like
as
that.
it
It's
turned
nothing
out.
new, bro.
Couldn't even
He
find
acts
his
in Madden and
man.
stays in
It's
man.
nothing
Nothing new, bro.
way
It's
too
nothing
tight.
new.
No, but
Unable to
I
find
don't.
anyone
Yeah, I
open.
always get my plays from there. I
So now
feel
You,
2nd and 10
you stay in
after
man
the
and then you switch to
incompletion
cover
on
2
first down.
sometimes.
Yeah. I always play like that.
Again, it's Breeze.
And you run a lot of 5 wide.
Looking for Pryor long.
Oh shit.
And
Oh well, no, I have to.
incomplete.
Our one was open.
I
He threw it.
Charged the
don't have a
ball
good line,
free
bro.
and brings up 3rd down.
I don't have a good line. He's got an all-star
With a
fucking
dime look on
D line.
defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them
June,
to
you
just
in the
run the
June?
play.
No, I'm not in it. I ain't getting no invite.
Oh, cause it's only a division.
Y'all did the fantasy draft, but with legends, right? Because I see like Randy Moss and shit.
Caught left side. And taking it across
Who's your quarterback, John
midfield
Elway?
and inside the 45.
Oh,
The
here's
Bills
Oh,
passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down. Here's Breeze. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
He's using
17
safety.
more
He's
yards
trying
on that
to.
one as they keep the drive
Yeah,
rolling.
he's pretty good at
Clock
that.
management definitely
That is a
critical
shoot,
here
bro.
if they want to get back
So
in
you
this
need to
game.
put some route combos to fuck him up.
Agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this
Put like
ball
a
game.
scene, but
Breeze now
put X on the streak and all one's gonna be wide open.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Terrell
Yeah,
Pryor.
There you go, he
His
scored
second
on one.
touchdown on the season. And the Bills have cut it to within a
Shit,
score.
Choe, let me find out.
Score, first step in their attempt to climb back into
You
this
could have
game.
had 3 more
Yes, but
points.
still some work to do as they get within a score here. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more
God
interesting here in
damn.
this 4th quarter.
Oh my god.
And that
God
drive
damn.
is insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cam, you ass, bro. Oh, my
June,
bad.
you wanted to go brawl today?
No, Choe ain't go. Nobody went actually.
Oh, okay.
Why are you going tomorrow? I want to go, bro. I want to play ball, bro. I'm talking
Tomorrow.
So good
Tell you
start
what, bro,
in
Wednesday.
position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
I can go Wednesday or Thursday.
I want to play ball, bro. I was balling last time. I had to carry this nigga Choke.
Up to the 45 for a gain of
Yeah,
5.
like that.
My back was
Seems like
hurting.
the magic
Hey,
number
that
was
dude
probably
played
right
like
around
Russell
20
Westbrook
for
on a
this
bad
defense
day,
because
bro.
they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 2nd down, Elway. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used
Get out
to
of
dishing
there.
out punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the
Same
football.
chances.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw is Elway. Got him in. He finds Sanders.
God, I never seen that.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. This quarterback now.
That nigga Barry is
6 for 6
amazing.
back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Holy shit.
On 2nd down, Elway. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh my God, bro! What the
and that
fuck,
could
bro?
seal it. It's a touchdown.
That's
So whatever
crazy.
happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That bitch caught 3 bombs. Leave.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
What Patrick Willis making? Hey.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Man open, it's Moss complete. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. That one's complete to Tomlinson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup.
So you are the playmaker?
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
Oh, man.
Bend but don't break it, or they bend it too much.
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. When you put up a token press, make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Did you high pass that?
On 1st down there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to the
I
air
most
on
definitely would have got
2nd
Cam
down.
Newton in this bit.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Ryan Kerrigan. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Shotgun now for Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
50,000 coins?
Wait a sec. 11. Wait a sec. Waiting for a sec.
Now Breeze gotta have this one. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. Elway wants to throw.
But last night felt so long, bro.
He's going to float.
Felt like I had the
right
longest,
side. And
longest, I don't know.
Incomplete.
That's the longest I've ever slept.
Instead, 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Out of the gun. Elway. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here.
Damn, bro. Who the fuck is
And
that?
incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your
I think
breath
it's
a little bit.
just
Felt like it was in the air
fast.
for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Elway. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during.
Now Breeze lost the football, and the Patriots have it. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4.
Man, so you ever gonna give me that?
I whooped his ass, bro. Nah, D got my ass, bro. I ain't lying to you. He fucked me up. Bro, shut up, bro. I'm like 4-0 against you, bro. Shut up. What happened to the other 4?